Hey guys, Mario here, otherwise known as Y2 on the interwebs, and welcome to a video. I don't really have a title for it yet. I'm pretty sure I'll think of one when I upload it. So first things first, yes, the 52 review is still sort of on hiatus mode. I'm still working on that, so just be patient. It will be back at some point. I just want to say that I want to do a limited series, a mini-series if you will, video games that come out, the special edition ones, the collectibles, of which this video will cover. But for future unboxings of said special editions, I'm going to just call it the unboxing. And there are a couple of games coming out with special editions that I'm going to pick up real soon, so I will be doing unboxings for those, so stay tuned. I just want to say that I have a little bit of a bone to pick with certain companies when it comes to releasing special, limited, or collector's editions of video games. Because you see, not all of these editions are created equal. Now, for those of you who have been hiding under a rock for the last couple of years, a special collector or limited edition of a game is basically a higher priced version, usually, of a video game that includes the game itself and any additional content, which includes downloadable content and some free swag. Prices of these special editions range from, well, the retail price of a game, which is 60 bucks, all the way up to, I think the most expensive one that I saw was 150 bucks. But the thing is, not every game comes out with cool stuff. My problem is not the pricing of the editions, because, well, with more stuff the price will go up. That makes sense to me. My problem is that there's some companies out there that tack on the limited edition sticker on games that really aren't special, limited, or collectors in any way. And for some reason the biggest offender is EA. EA manages to release a good chunk of their game, pretty much shooters, by the way, and then tack on the limited edition sticker, and they're like, oh, better pre-order our game first, girl, because it's limited edition and special and stuff. I understand that there are some perks that come with the limited edition, like maybe there's a DLC bit of thing, but it's usually like a skin. Really doesn't help you in the long run. Maybe if you're lucky you'll get a beta, but that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, why do you need to call it the limited edition? Why can't it just be the beta edition? Oh, you're welcome, EA. So, what I'm going to do is demonstrate what an actual awesome collector limited special edition of a game should be like by demonstrating one that I have versus one that we really don't need, which is definitely an EA game. Okay, so this is Batman Arkham City Special Edition. Now this little bit of beauty came out to be 100 bucks. I believe the retail price was $99.99. So yeah, it's about 40 bucks more than the standard game, but it came with some pretty cool stuff. So let's explore it together. Okay, so first thing you should notice is that the casing is different than the game. For starters, it's like a set. It's basically like a backdrop for this really awesome PVC Batman statue, which is really awesome. And it's got heft, it's got bulk, it isn't like hollow plastic or whatever. It's PVC, and yeah, it basically tells you, hey, this is a collector's edition statue on the bottom. Enjoy it. Alright, well, apart from that, there's some other cool stuff you get if you pull out this drawer right here. Oh, yeah. This is awesome. The anime anthology of Batman that came out a while back, the Batman Gotham Knight anthology DVD came out with the game. Of course, the PlayStation users got a little bit of an upgrade because their collector's edition came with the Blu-ray, whereas Xbox users got just the DVD, which kind of sucks. But hey, it was a pretty good watch, and it's just a basic DVD. There's nothing special about it. But it was nice of them to add this on already awesome collector's edition. In addition, you also got a code to download the soundtrack to the game, which is pretty awesome. And depending on where you pre-ordered your game from, you got a bunch of DLC, bonus levels, like in the challenge maps, and bonus skins for Batman, to change the look. Like there's the Dark Knight Returns Batman, the animated series Batman, and so on. Some other stores came out with like perks, like bonus Robin levels, or stuff like that. Now this one I thought was a little silly, is that I guess they were trying to dissuade you from buying it used, by having a code to play as Catwoman, but only available in the newer versions of the game, and not the used ones. I think that's silly. I mean, yeah, I understand the companies need to make a buck, but I don't know. They could have gone about it a little bit better. Anyway, that'll be another rant for another day, by the way. Also included was this code for a beta to play Gotham City Imposters, that ridiculous Team Fortress 2-like shooter that actually turned out to be way more fun than I thought. So, got the statue, you got the code, and Gotham Knight DVD, and then of course, right here in the back, instruction book, and you have this nifty hardcover art book featuring the artwork of the game, which is pretty awesome. Check this out. I like it a lot of concept art, and just this really dark, disturbing art that you would imagine to be in a Batman game, and I really enjoy it. The one thing that I didn't really like is the fact that they put the game itself in the back of the book. So don't lose the book, because you'll probably lose the game. I really wish the game was in its own separate compartment, but I guess they were trying to save on space. So, just remember to not lose your game. And all of that was packed in together for the respectable price of $99.99. Now, obviously, if the collector's editions are still available, I'm pretty sure the price has gone down since, because they usually do that with all the games after a certain amount of time has passed. So, if you haven't picked up Arkham City, number one, what's wrong with you? And number two, do it! It's Battlefield 3, limited edition. Holy crap. Look, it's not even hollow foil, the cover. Bad Company 2 was, because it was limited edition. So, the game comes in 2 discs, one featuring the multiplayer co-op and the other one the single player, because that's truly the limited edition right there. Code for your online pass, because EA doesn't want you to buy used games. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, you get a chance to get a handgun if you join their club, because so basically it's something you get that you have to sign up for, and not something you get straight from the game. So that's awesome. Oh, and if you play Mass Effect, you get the Mass Effect tags, dog tags, because that'll really help you in the long run in the game. Oh, and you get the first map pack, expansion pack, access to it if you bought the limited edition. The retail price is the basic retail price of a basic game, but my point is, if you're going to list something as limited edition, make it worth the purchase. You could have just said Battlefield 3 Expansion Edition, or Karkland Edition, or the game plus one, or I don't know. Just don't do limited edition. This is not limited. This is not any limited collector special edition at all. This is not. But for some reason, EA is only guilty of doing that for its shooters, because here's the Mass Effect 3 collector's edition, which I basically had to fight an army of cheerleading ninjas to get a hold of. I'm not kidding. This thing was sold out like in 2 days. The fact that I even got a copy is a testament to just how awesome I am. This one's about $10 more than the average retail price of the game, so it was about $79.99. This addresses the problem that some of you who want to get collector's editions but just don't have the money to shell out for that. Well, certain companies, for example like the BioWare produced Mass Effect, do bust out with collector's editions that are affordable. that you can afford, just $10 extra instead of like $30 or $40 extra. And they come with some pretty nifty stuff. But for me, what was awesome was getting the N7 patch. That's kind of like my symbol that I bust out. I have like a shirt, I have a hat, and now I have a patch. It kind of fell down a little bit, didn't it? So basically, this is an example of getting a affordable collector's edition that actually comes with stuff that isn't just some skin of a character, and it's a pretty reasonable price. So, that was cool. Medal of Honor, another guilty EA shooter. Hey, it's just the game and nothing else. But at least you got to play the Battlefield 3 beta a little bit early. Yay! They should have just called it the beta edition. Really, in fact, the upcoming Medal of Honor Warfighter is pretty much going to do the same thing. And they already announced they're going to do a Battlefield 4 beta. Why don't they just call it the beta edition? At least have some truth in advertising. Now, I know that collector's editions are not for everybody, because some people just want the game and just want to play the game. And that's cool. That's why companies bust out with just the game, a separate, just basic game edition. But for those of us who have the green, or who like to collect stuff, or who are lore-centric, we want to know more. We want to have more. So I'm glad that companies actually devote themselves to doing just that. Case in point, the Halo Reach Collector's Edition, the big one, I can't even remember what it's called. That one came with, of course, the game, and a statue which I need to find because I kind of sort of lost it. Whoops. And this right here, for me, I love Halo lore. And this is a journal. This is supposedly Dr. Halsey's journal, the one who started the Spartan 2 program. And it's nice. It's got that, feel that it's an actual journal, and you flip through the pages, and, it's written, and there's even some coffee stains, and the pages are dated, and in here, there's like a cool Spartan patch and some other bonus stuff here in the pouches. But those are nice touches. I really like when companies do that. Reward the gamers who also like their lore. DLC is cool too, and the Reach edition, the Reach Collector's Edition also had that. But it's nice for companies to do touches like this. And that's why I'm excited for Assassin's Creed 3, because they are going to do exactly that. There's going to be some DLC stuff that comes along with, but there's also going to be some cool swag, which I will show you in one of the upcoming unboxings. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to announce a game as a limited, collector's, or special edition of something, you probably should put some effort into it. Include some stuff to make it worth the purchase and to make the game worthy of the title collector's, specials, or limited edition. So what do you think? Do you agree with me? Are you one of those people that don't care and just want the game? Or do you think that collector's, special, and limited edition are overrated? Anyway, just comment down in the commentary plot. I do read them and I do get back to you. Hope you enjoyed this little featurette. I will be around with some more. Stay tuned. I'm working on stuff always. Thanks for watching. Live Nerdcore. Y2M out.